Yeah, in-slum national underground thunderbounds when I stop the ground. Like a million elephants, a silverback orangutan. You can't stop a train. Who wants some? Don't come unprepared. I'll be there, but when I leave there, better be a household name. Weatherman telling us it ain't gonna rain. So now we sitting in a drop top soaking wet. In a silk suit trying not to sweat.
Okay, there is no time to waste. Stand firmly with the exact nature of true suffering. Stand with it, establish it within your motion, and then establish the nature of the response. This really profound distortion, fracture that happens when we try to communicate our most intimate, our most precious. This mutilation of the spirit. There is a devious confusion that happens continuously in the process of expression. In this process, the essence of existence is based on this crucial, essential confusion. This exact confusion between the source of our expression and the way it manifests into form, the way it takes worldly form, the way it enters this realm. What is it that manipulates us into inadequate, primitive expression? You need to stabilize a real, visceral, profound form of suffering. What is the source of this basic delusion? What is the source of this basic delusion? What is the source of this basic delusion? And maybe you find something so simple and so true. For example, I would say, I suffer so much because I put my heart into something and try to show it to the others, and the others do not receive it, do not understand it. And thus I start doubting it, and I might even lose contact with it. And if I try to establish determination related to this exact matter, I might judge myself as crazy, to say, why is this so important? Maybe everybody feels it. Who knows? What can we do about it? We cannot do anything about it. You need to discern how the mind works, creating this generalization of your most immediately felt experience. The mind is the one that does not allow you to act directly on the raw suffering that you have. The mind discourages you from acting thoroughly, totally, alienates you from the direct necessity of the suffering you feel. I come with my heart open. I try to create the most beautiful thing, the most generous invitation, and becomes the most ugliest, distorted thing. Becomes the ugliest, most distorted thing. What is the nature of this basic delusion? Why don't you take the force of all the suffering you know based on this? Why don't you attain adequate alignment with all the ones distorted, fragmented, all the ones suffering? Discern the essential nature of this confusion that happens between the source state, the source energy that you have when you try to communicate something, to create something, the pure substance of your enthusiasm, the exact inner world in which it is configured, and then the form it takes into this shared reality, the way we confuse the two. Stabilize the exact body of this suffering and feel deeply into its immense consequences. Do not be discouraged by this resonance of thought that tells you it's insignificant or you're crazy. The exact pain of exile, of alienation, of losing the one you love. What is the nature of this insidious confusion between the source energy and the mode of expression? My daughter suffers, feeling that I have abandoned her because she identifies herself in our stories of identity, and she identifies me within the stories of identity we have. You need to step into the rhythm of determination by continuously aligning with the nature of the suffering, continuously standing clear and firm, uniting all the moments of suffering with the moments of clarity, uniting the moments of suffering with the moments of clarity, uniting all the various aspects and consequences and nuances and fragrances of your spirit postures. The fact that I am not able to discern every nuance of experience, all the subtle aspects of possibility, because I stand within a frame of conceptual memory. I have as a tool of memory just this established primitive language of survival that we have devised as a species. The fact that I cannot stand clear now with the exact nuance of the state of this structure, the exact feeling of this structure right now, because I judge it as being a tree and thus I cannot observe it. This is the exact confusion that creates this alienation, which is the exact fabric of our participating in this realm.
Stay street. Big things happen every time we meet. Like a track team, crack team, dying to geek. Outcasts bumping up and down the street. Slam back, Cadillac by 5 days, 75 MCs freestyle into the beat. Cause we get drunk, stay drunk at the club. Should've bought an ounce, but you caught the dub. Should've held back, but you told the punch.
The exact way in which I'm not capable to discern the unique presence of this structure because I am simply labeling it as a tree is the exact mechanism of the confusion that makes us attached, makes us involved in this exact fabric of existence. This confusion.
Bedtime when first offense brought us. Fault the police. That's if you're racist or you're crooked. Arrest me, but this dope I didn't weigh it up or cook it. You gotta charge the world cause over 1 million people took it. Look at me, I'm out of your jurisdiction. Now you looking stupid. Officer, get off me, sir. Don't make me call LA, he have your walk-ins up. A couple of months ago they gave our cast the key to the city. But I still give us no pity about these youngsters amongst us. You think they respect the law? They think they...
All the moments of deep suffering and trauma that you know, all the moments of the deep trauma that you know, all the moments of the deep trauma you know. Why don't you align with all of these forms of suffering that you know, the ways we do not meet one another, the ways we cannot understand one another? Why don't we align with all of this deep suffering?
They love us. Reality rapping and giving you the truth from this booth. And when we on the stage, we scream. Don't everybody. Don't everybody like the smell of gasoline. One burn, motherfucker, burn American dreams. Don't everybody like the taste of apple pie. Well, snap for your slice of life, I'm telling you why. I hit that mother nature now on birth control. They call us pimp, we looking for somebody to hold. The highway up to heaven got a truck on the toll.
My incapacity to discern the exact quality of experience from the fabrics of logic that shape it into a conventional form, a shared reality. My incapacity to discern the pure quality of the present state, thus my essential being, from this structure of who I am, the body I have, the existence I have, the form of life that we are in. This exact incapacity to discern continuously between the two, to discern the conventional fabric of this realm and the pure, raw, unique, total taste, the substance of experience right now, the substance of my energy and my state that shifts continuously, just like these infinite structures of matter, infinite forms of intelligence. The origin of them is precisely all of the fragmented souls that have participated in this realm of existence. All of this infinite beauty is precisely the empires of soul substances that we need to discern and to liberate continuously, to liberate. This is a work that is not individual and is never exhausted. This is a work that is continuous. This is a work that is never finished. Every motion of us coming into existence is based on this exact mechanics of distortion, this exact mechanics of confusion, this exact mechanics of confusion. Us confusing the raw present experience with the forms of memory that we have, with the structures of language and the resonance.
Supposed to meet your girl, but you packed the lunch. No D to the U to the G for you. Got a son on the way by the name of Bamboo. Got a little baby girl, 4-year Jordan. Never turn my back on my kids for them. Should've hit it. Rag top before you re-up, get a laugh. set some goals. Make a fat dime out of dusty cold. Record number 4, but we on the road. Hold up, slow up, stop, control. Like Janet, planet, stay on it's only a moving like floor, come straight to Florida. Block all your windows, then block the quarters. Put it up on belt, cause the weapon's in order. Like a 3-piece stitch before I cut your daughter. Your kiddo talk about then I hit the border. Pity pat rapper trying to get the 5. I'm a microphone being trying to stay alive. When you come to ATL, well, you bet not high, cause it doesn't.
This is not an intellectual conclusion. This is a continuous discipline of taking every aspect of suffering, and taking it into the realm of pure discernment. The realm of realization of the webs of interrelation of this existence, the higher realms of unity, the realization of unity. This is the substance of love. This is the real substance of clarity. The pain of distortion, the pain of not being understood, the pain of not being able to make yourself understood. This is precisely why one must do the effort of expressing oneself, of showing the depths of oneself, and going through the continuous trauma, the continuous pain of being misunderstood, the continuous pain of being exiled and broken from oneself through the act of creation, the continuous pain of showing oneself naked. This is the exact reason why one must engage the terrible work of art. This is exactly the reason why one must engage the impossible mission of art, the mission of showing your essence, constantly aspiring to show your essence without ever achieving it, without ever managing to. Continuous confusion, continuous distortion, continuous sacrifice, continuous losing yourself and finding yourself again and again. This is the reason why. Because we need to dig deep within ourselves and find those fragments, those aspects of being, those shards of soul that are lost, and bring them into the light and show them, and failing and succeeding and failing and getting distorted, getting alienated from oneself, getting alienated from one's own intimate own being, and then moving again into the world, and again losing oneself, and again being misunderstood, misjudged, and again opening up, and again, because this work is not for ourselves. These shards of beings, these shards of souls are not ours. We are just laundry machines. We are filtering machines set on a mission in an ocean of such shards. This work never ends. This work is not ours. We are just machines fueled by this love that governs everything. We are just simple tools, vessels for this love that wants to engage this domain of existence and purify it and take every shard of being and transform it into a work of art and reveal it in its beauty, reveal its power, its kingdoms of consequence, and transform it and reveal its complex various dimensions. We are just simple tools of purification. The lubricant of the love for this mission and the selflessness of this mission, the precision and the speed of this mission of constantly, continuously purifying, this never-ending work of discerning, of saving, of finding the right expression, of finding the right language, of finding the right frame of honesty, the right courage, the right brutal force of work necessary, the sacrifice, the